My name is Kattie Garrigue, and I'm married to Matthew Garrigue, and I have a beautiful, wonderful 5-year-old son named Andrew, and he's full of energy, rambunctious, amazing, smart, intelligent, wonderful. Love him to death. A year ago, I endured the biggest, hardest loss I've ever experienced and thought I could ever experience in my life. I was 10 weeks pregnant and lost the baby in a horrific, traumatic way by myself, alone in my house, and it forever changed who I thought I was. It was so traumatic, it consumed me, and for so long I just lived just to live. I didn't enjoy anything. I went home crying every day because it was so difficult. And it was everything I was. It became everything I was. I didn't know who I was anymore. And my love for God never changed, but it was different. And my security was different, and my foundation was different. I suffered through this for quite a few months by myself, and to people outside, they probably couldn't tell I was so badly hurt and so badly damaged, but it literally took everything out of me. And I decided to join the internship, looking for something to save me, something to pull me out, something just to be my safety again. And I did it with all the wrong intentions, but it has been one of the best things I've ever done in my entire life. Not that it hasn't been very difficult and time-consuming, but it has been the biggest blessing. One of the first verses that we went through in the internship, it just keeps popping up into my head, and it's Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, to give you a hope and to give you a future." And for so long, I lost my hope, and I lost my future, and I saw it slip away. And God just kept reminding me how important my future was and how important it was to have hope in my future. And I serve a God of restoration. I serve a God of hope and of peace and of security. And now I can't say that I don't think about it often, because I do. There's never going to be, that child will always be with me. But I'm okay knowing that my foundation is in God, and my foundation is in who God wants me to be and who God has called me to be. And I no longer feel that I have to be a mother to 1,000 kids. I know that my job is to be the best mother that I can be to the child that I'm given, and to be the best wife to the husband that I have, and to be the best servant to this amazing church. And that is something that I needed to find out on my own, but it was through the internship that I was able to go through that door. For so long, because I was broken and damaged, I lost my identity. I lost who I was. And it's amazing, because I didn't find, because I knew this all along, but I grabbed onto the knowledge that God is my identity. He's the only identity I need. And He has completely filled my life with things that I didn't even have before. I have joy that's undescribable. I have peace that surpasses all understanding, and He is what filled me up. He is my identity. One of the greatest things that I learned through the internship is God is in control. God is in control. And I was reading a book, and God has my child sitting in His lap. He adopted my child. And there is no better place for my child to be than in God's arms.